the fight that changed boxing forever. One man stood in the middle of the ring, surrounded by thousands of screaming fans. Across from him was one of the most dangerous fighters alive. People said this fight would destroy him. Experts laughed at him. Newspapers predicted he would lose badly. But a few hours later, the entire world would call him the greatest. This is the unbelievable true story of Muhammad Ali, and the night he shocked the world forever. Before he became a global legend, Muhammad Ali was just a young boxer from Louisville, Kentucky. His original name was Cassius Clay, and from the very beginning, he was different. He talked constantly. He predicted rounds before fights even started. He rhymed while insulting opponents. Most people thought he was arrogant. But Ali believed something powerful. If you can dream it, you can become it. In 1960, Ali won a gold medal at the Olympics. America celebrated him as a rising hero. But behind the fame, Ali was fighting battles outside the ring too. At that time, racism in America was still extremely strong. Even after becoming an Olympic champion, Ali was reportedly refused service at restaurants because he was black. That experience changed him deeply. Soon after, he joined the Nation of Islam and changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. Many people became angry. Some fans abandoned him. The media attacked him constantly. But Ali refused to back down. And then came the fight that changed everything. In 1964, Ali faced Sonny Liston for the heavyweight championship of the world. Liston was terrifying. He was older, stronger, and considered almost unbeatable. Some people were so confident Liston would win. They joked Ali wouldn't survive 6 rounds. But Ali kept smiling. He kept talking. "I am the greatest," nobody believed him. Fight night arrived. Thousands packed the arena. Millions listened around the world. And then, something unbelievable happened. Ali moved faster than anyone expected. He danced around Liston. He dodged punches with incredible speed. Round after round, the giant champion looked confused and exhausted. By the 7th round, Sonny Liston refused to continue. The world was stunned. Muhammad Ali had become the heavyweight champion of the world at only 22 years old, and he screamed the words that would define his entire life. "I shook up the world." But Ali's biggest battles were still ahead. A few years later, America was deeply involved in the Vietnam War. Thousands of young Americans were being sent overseas to fight. Then Muhammad Ali received a military draft notice, but Ali refused to go. His reason shocked the nation. He said, "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong." The government was furious. Ali was arrested. He was stripped of his heavyweight title. His boxing license was removed. And just like that, the most famous boxer in the world was banned from fighting during the prime years of his career. Many believed his life was over. But Ali stayed strong. For years he spoke at colleges and public events, defending his beliefs even while losing millions of dollars. Then finally, in 1970, Ali returned to boxing. And soon came one of the most legendary fights in sports history. The Rumble in the Jungle. Held in Zaire, Africa, now called Democratic Republic of the Congo, Ali faced the terrifying heavyweight champion, George Foreman. Foreman looked unstoppable. He had destroyed almost every opponent in front of him. Most experts believed Ali was too old now, too slow, too damaged. But Ali had a secret plan. Instead of attacking constantly, he leaned against the ropes and allowed Foreman to punch him repeatedly. People watching thought Ali was crazy. But Ali knew Foreman would eventually become exhausted. This strategy later became famous as the rope-a-dope. For round after round, Foreman punched harder and harder. Then, in the 8th round, Ali suddenly exploded with speed. A combination of punches landed perfectly. Foreman crashed to the canvas. The crowd erupted. Muhammad Ali had done the impossible again. It became one of the greatest upsets in sports history. By this point, Ali wasn't just a boxer anymore. He had become a symbol of confidence, courage, and resistance around the world. But years of boxing slowly damaged his health. In the 1980s, Ali was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The man who once moved faster than lightning now struggled to speak and walk. Yet even then, the world still loved him. One of the most emotional moments in Olympic history happened in 1996. At the Olympic Games in Atlanta, Muhammad Ali appeared holding the Olympic torch. His hands were shaking from Parkinson's disease, but as he stood there lighting the flame, the stadium exploded with emotion. Millions watching around the world cried because they weren't just seeing a boxer. They were seeing a legend, a man who lost titles, money, and years of his career, but never lost himself. When Muhammad Ali passed away in 2016, tributes came from nearly every country on earth. Presidents, athletes, celebrities, ordinary people. Everyone remembered the same thing. Muhammad Ali didn't become the greatest because he won fights. He became the greatest because he stood for something bigger than boxing. And even today, decades later, his words still inspire millions. Impossible is nothing. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more legendary history stories, forgotten events, and unbelievable true moments from around the world.